have here is working class people trying to save the American dream. My dad was able to provide for our family, being part of the UAW, getting the health benefits. He was able to invest in 90 days. Now we got tiers. We don't got cost of living adjustment, which has been part of every UAW contract since 1948 until 2009, when they said, look, we'll sacrifice, we'll take a hit so we can keep you all afloat. Now that they need help to stay afloat, the big three is, literally turning their backs on them. They're making record profits. It's about time to reward the very people for the reason they were even able to, again, survive, the Great Recession. And so, I'm here to support these families. I get emotional because it reminds me of my dad. My dad would be out here if he was alive. UAW changed his life forever. I mean, somebody with fourth education was able to get an assembly line, get health insurance, be able to raise a family in Detroit because the UAW made sure that he had that human dignity, made sure that he didn't have to, work 7 days a week to make ends meet, or the fact that, he was able to retire with benefits, pensions. I mean, folks don't realize this, y'all. The majority of UAW workers in our country right now don't have a pension anymore. I mean, that alone tells you that something's wrong. When you hear companies, it really upsets me, and they're saying, oh, we're going to go bankrupt. Well, y'all gave yourselves big raises, 40% increase in CEO pay. Well, that's 300 times more than your workers. Maybe you should take a hit instead of them constantly over and over again. They can't survive like this paycheck. They're really struggling. And so I'm here with Locals 900, and you can hear their passion. They've been waiting for this moment. I mean, look, we're going to recover. This is not an economy that's working for the American people. It's not working for the workers. So you talking about the billionaires' economy? Because that's the only people that continue to thrive. Because right now it's not working. The economy now is not for everyone. And so that's why they're out here. I mean, they shouldn't have to literally sit there and say, look, cost of living adjustment lost them thousands of dollars. And the only reason we don't have it is, again, because they said in 2009, we'll take a hit, we'll sacrifice. And what did they do? They took advantage of it. Now, over a decade later, they're making record profits, giving themselves 40% increase in CEO pay and shareholder buyouts. I mean, they just paid out all this money, and they're just leaving the workers behind. Again, they would not exist but for the workers sacrificing in 2009.
This seems like larger than just the big three. This is pivotal, right, for the EV transition for unions and working class people in general. Can you speak to that? How is this bigger?
I mean, I think, folks are going to realize, this is not just UAW. You saw it with the Teamsters, with UPS. You're seeing it with the baristas. My God. I mean, look, I always say this. I'm going to say it over and over again. Workers are going to continue saving our country. Over and over again. The American dream that everyone continues to tout about, it's disappearing when we allow corporate greed to drive these policies, corporate greed to extract from our workers, make them do more for less. It's absolutely not the way to do it. So I'm, again, standing in solidarity. Ask the stories, please, because when I talked to a young girl, she said it took her dad 10 years at Stellantis to reach that top tier for pay, and it still wasn't enough. So talk to the workers, ask them about the human impact of their lives, the fact that, again, these sacrifices over and over again should result in them being rewarded for that.
Yeah. None of them are talking. I wish they would.
Yeah. Thank you. I love your little, sideways.
What should President Biden do?
And my name is Jean. So sorry. Thank you. It's hard out here. Thank you. Sorry.
And again, have the back. Only reason they even exist and they're making record profits is because of these sisters and brothers out here. And it's all over the country. Ask anybody, no matter their background, no matter what town they're from, they'll tell you over and over again, in 2009, we have this. Is this yours?
It's okay. It's okay.
outside of doing a lot of.
Is that Dave? Oh, yeah.
That was scary.
That was kind of scary. Everyone else suffers and stars. In the kingdom of God, no one puts in prison.
We're here, right?
Yeah, we're in local 22 in GM.
Feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me, I mean, honestly, you know, did you ever believe a day like this could come?
Oh, yeah, I was there for 19. I'm just here supporting my brothers and sisters at Ford right now.
You think that you guys will be able to pull it off and get what you're asking for?
I'm hoping so. I have a lot of faith in our president.
Awesome. What's your name?
My name's Jeremy.
Jeremy, what's your last name?
Alexander.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
man.
buddy.
Everybody needs to get behind this. This affects everyone.
You're with 900, right?
Yes, I am.
Do you mind if I speak to you?
Who are you with?
Feels inspiring. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to the next week.
Yeah, do you think you guys will be able to get your demands met?
Well, I'm a Teamster. I'm a Solidarity supporter, but I'm standing out here with them because I believe in those demands, and you know what they get is going to be good for the rest of us.
Okay, what's your name?
Pete, like Pete, Landon, Landon.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah, he's a really, really good. I don't know why I said that. My daughter tells me, like, oh, you must be smart. Like, don't say that to me.
I'm not.
Good, good. How you doing? Oh man, this is energy out here. This is energy. This is what union looks like right here. This is what union looks like. You know, we need to organize. We need to make sure, you know, Ford pays their fair share to their employees. So, you know, we got families to support. We need better pay in the end of the day.
How long have you been working
I work for a supplier that supplies the big three, but we support Ford. So that's what it is. And at the end of the day, we all got to come together as suppliers, as people that support the auto industry all together.
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike, what's your last name?
I'd rather not.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
no problem.
Yeah, shuttle bus already left.
It's going to be a hellscape, but like the heck.
Thanks.
How's it feel to have this many people out here supporting you guys?
It feels great. I'm one of the supporters. I don't work at this plant, so I live in the neighborhood, and I'm a UAW member, and I came out to hang. Who do you work for? Or,
Yeah, so you're still with UAW at least. That's
yes, I work for General Motors.
How many years have you been at General Motors?
38.
Wow, 38.
38 years, yeah.
What do you think about this? Is this historic?
This is fantastic. Yeah, it's historic. Absolutely. Our leaders are running a great program, and I'm glad to be part of it.
Do you think you'll be able to get your demand? Do you think President Fain and the rest of the UAW will be able to get their demands?
I was thinking about, yes, I do. I don't think we're going to give in until we do. We deserve what we deserve. Okay? We got to get out of the way. I think this is Sean Fain right here.
Move the car! Get out of the way! Show in their place. They were promised to interview soon as together.
President! Yeah! All right, son! Yeah! Yeah, well, good. Yeah.
NBC, I guess you promised to interview two first.
NBC Nightly News, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know who it is, but
they're waiting down
okay.
there.
All right, I'll talk to some members first real quick.
Okay.
Man. Yeah.
Make a hole for me. Make a hole.
Please.
See here. How significant is this night?
Make a hole. Stay back.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I can't even.
$900!
Make a hole for me. Make a hole.
It's all about us. Do it together.
All right, man.
Can't see you, Sergeant Michael.
How you doing, son? Doing all right? Thank you.
Love you. We with you. We with you. We all
Some
together.
friends just about here at the picket line. A rock star greeting.
Clearly, you don't have an agreement yet. Close?
Oh, they all in his face. That's okay.
Yeah, we don't expect them to delay and drag things out, and that's what they chose to do. We didn't want to be here. We want a fair agreement. We want fair economic and social justice for our members. That's what this is all about, and it's a shame. They drug it out. They waited till the last week, so here we are. We got to do what we got to do.
We've got a long list of demands. Look at the economic situation. This industry is trying to move to an electric future. We've got competitors for these big three automakers paying a lot less in some cases for labor than these companies. How can you expect to actually get everything you're asking?
Shame on those competitors, number one. All this is the companies are trying to drive a race to the bottom, and we're better than that. America's better than that.
You talk about the raises that in your presentation yesterday. You talked about the raises that are currently on the table from the big three. They've made some concessions. You said they're not enough, but they have made some concessions. Have you put out any olive branches so far?
We gave counteroffers. And that's the first misconception that some of the corporate CEOs have been putting out, saying we haven't countered. We've countered. We've had very constructive conversations. We made counteroffers again tonight. It's their fault. It's a shame that they waited till the last week to start meeting with us.
What do you say to Americans all over the country who might hear a roughly 20% pay raise next year?
Well, you know what sounds good to me? There's a serious double standard in this country right now. There's a billionaire class and there's the rest of us. We're all expected to sit back and take the scraps and live paycheck to paycheck and scrape to get by. We're second-class citizens. And, the sad reality is, when corporations fail, we pay the price. Our workers pay the price. We made all the sacrifice in the economic, in the Great Recession. And, the sad reality is they've had a decade of record profits. When they're profitable, it's all theirs. They want to keep it all. And the sad reality is, they've made $250 billion, the big three have, in the last decade. $21 billion in profits in the first 6 months of this year. The price of cars have went up 30% in the last 4 years. CEO pay went up 40%. Nobody cried a river. Nobody put fear out then saying what it would do to the economy. But by God, when workers ask for their fair share, it's the end of the world. It's got to stop. We're better than that, America.
Why these three flags?
We've got to start somewhere, and you know what? It's all about strategy. So you know what? Now, I'm not going to get into our strategies, but you know what? We've got a lot of smart people. We've got a lot in our IAB that work hard. This bargaining committee, all these bargaining members, and we have a strategy we've mapped out, and we've got a playbook we're going to play by. This is up to the companies. If they come to the pump and they take care of their workers, we'll be back to work. But if they don't, we'll keep amping it up.
What did President Biden tell you?
I don't really want to get into politics right now. So this is about our workers.
What do you need from the White House? Are they doing enough?
Again, I don't want to talk about politics. This is about our members tonight. This is about us doing what we got to do to take care of the working class. This isn't just about the UAW. This is about working people everywhere in this country. No matter what you do for a living, you deserve your fair share of equity.
Ford CEO is saying that there's potential for layoffs at plants that are not striking, depending on what happens in the next several hours. How can you protect all of those workers if they're not going to be getting strike back?
We're going to take care of our members. No one's going to be left behind, but at the end of the day, we've got to do what we've got to do to take care of our members. We've got to do what we got to do to get our share of economic and social justice in this country.
Does strike pay go to people who are not striking?
That'll all be worked out. That'll all be determined by our Secretary General. Yes.
Okay. How long are you going to?
As long as we have to. One day more than these companies want to hold out. It don't matter to us. We're going to be out here until we get our share of economic justice. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. That's up to the companies. They need to come to the table and get real about taking care of their members that they call family.
Ford is saying that they got the first real substantive counteroffer from you tonight. What do you say to that?
I say Ford never made a substantive counteroffer until the last week. You know what? They have had our demands for 5 to 6 weeks now. They've done nothing. None of the big three did anything. We had to file ULPs, unfair labor charges, against 2 companies just to get them moving. In the last week. This is on them. They all waited until the last week to start talking.
What about the claim from Ford that you
know what's ironic for them to say that? I've been in meetings every day, every week for the last 8 weeks. Jim Farley and Bill Ford have been missing in action. They came to the opening ceremony, and until last week, it's the first time they've been back. So that's shameful on them to even make that mistake. We've been there every day.
Last question for you. The longer this goes on, the more Americans this could impact. What do you want the country to know about why they should be on your side?
This is about America. This is about Americans. It's about being better for everyone. It's about us all getting our fair share. You know, people want to talk about fear. They want to put fear into this, and they want to talk about class warfare. Class warfare has been going on in this country for the last 40 years. It's the billionaire class and everybody else. We're all left to live paycheck to paycheck and straight to get by. And those days are over.
Thank you. Real quick, this is the mood and the feeling tonight as your work, all your laborers are out here, all your union members are out here.
We're damn proud. I'm damn proud to be out here with our members. That's what it's all about. This is they're fighting for their fair share of economic justice. That's what this is all about.
That's right.
Okay.
Make a hole. Make a hole. Make a hole. Make a hole.
As long as the companies keep not taking care of their workers, when they decide to take care of their workers, it'll end.
Sean, we're here with CNN. Can we get it from the side? We get 2 minutes? Okay. Can you roll? How long are you?
Grab a side, we're going to the picket across the street. Everybody follow the picket.
These companies got to come to the pump for their workers. They want to call them family when it's easy. But you know what? The fruit's in the pudding. And you know what? They haven't been there. They haven't taken care of their workers. We went backwards in the last 16 years. Backwards. While the CEOs gave themselves 40% pay increases in the last 4 years alone. And profits have been through the roof. $250 billion in profit in the last decade. $21 billion in the first 6 months. The price of cars went up 30%. Our pay went up 6%. Inflation went up 19%. We're going backwards, and they want to call us greedy. They got the whole thing backwards.
What would you say to the CEOs of these auto companies that say the union has not been working in good faith, that there were delays? What do you make of that?
Let's talk about what good faith is. They've had our economic demands for 6 weeks. We've told them from day one, we expect a bargain now, not wait till the end. They waited till last week. We had to file unfair labor practice charges on 2 companies to get it to come to the table. So they waited till the last week to want to get down to business. Shame on them, and what they're saying is complete BS.
You heard the CEO of Ford say that it would bankrupt them if they met your demands. What do you think of that?
Wages. When they increase the price of vehicles, they would still make billions of dollars. It's a lie like everything else that's been talking about.
Thank you so much. Thank you, members
Three
today.
facilities, what impact do you think this has?
Sorry.
Let's go, boys!
Make a hole. Thank you. Thank you so much. Make a hole. Make a hole. Thank you. President coming through. Thank you. Thank you. Step, watch step. Thank you. Make a hole. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
All right, let me talk to members. Come on, guys. Give us a room, man. Come on, talk to
Yep.
Good to be here with you, man.
Okay.
Good to be here with you.
Sorry. They don't like us.
You ready? No, he's pushing us out.
I'll just start giving that some space.
What's going on, man? Hey, what's going on? Get some there. Yeah.
Right here.
How's it going, brother? Okay. Ready to get your share? That's right, man. That's what we're here for.
Gallery.
Yeah.
We need to try to stop this. Yeah, we're going to front. Make a hole. Make a hole. Make a hole for me, Frank. Make a hole. Make a hole.
Careful.
Hold that traffic up on me. We love you, Sean. We love you, baby. Come on, give me some. Give me some, baby. We love you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
That's right.
This is about our members. Not about me.
Yep. This way, Sean, right here. Make a hole. Make a hole. Make a hole. Watch your step. Make a hole. All right, G. Hold that traffic up.
I'm fine, guys.
Hold it up. Make a hole. Watch your step. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Make a hole. Make a hole. Excuse me. Watch your step. Watch your step. Everywhere we go. People want to know. People want to know. Who we are. How we tell them. So we tell them. Mighty, mighty union. Mighty, mighty union. Mighty, mighty union. Watch your step.
Watch out. That's awesome. This is what, it's a shame we have to be here.
Try, man. Try. Thank you.
Watch it. Watch your buddy. Gotcha. Make a hole for us.
Mighty Union. Come on, man. I want to talk to our members.
Come on, talk to the members. Come on, step up.
Guys, we're on picket duty. What's up, buddy? Hey, my brother. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, thanks for being here. Trying to get out of your way.
Come on, man. Members.
Yeah, man. Good to see you. All right. What are you doing, man? All right. I'm walking around. I know you always be back to vitamins in my face. Can't see me yet.
When all the workers on your feet, what do we do? UAW! Come on. There you go.
Me? That's not even possible. I was trying to get out your way because I heard somebody's about to fight back there. Busting their asses every day, giving up everything, all their